Hey, it's Mark Allen. I want to tell you something that happened today at the local Dollar Tree. JJ and I, we pulled up there, and he got out. He was going to go in and get some earphones or something like that. There was this guy. He was leaned up against the wall. you know, just leaned there, head on a ball cap. And sometimes you look at people and you think, I don't know, there's something there. Not necessarily good or bad, but JJ was walking in and, he generally doesn't do this, but he spoke to the guy, and the guy kind of spoke back. And anyhow, JJ goes in. It wasn't long after that, there was this lady coming up from the left side, and she was going into the store, and she said, said hi, and he spoke, and she asked him, said, are you okay? I heard her say that. And the guy, he, yeah. And so she goes in the store, and then there's some more people, coming and going. Nobody said anything to him. And then there was this other lady, kind of a tall, younger lady, coming from the other direction, and she was walking up, and she spoke to him, said hi, and she asked him, are you okay? So these people were realizing something wasn't necessarily right, and he kind of said, yeah. And so then eventually, JJ was coming out of the store, and so JJ spoke to him again, and they stood there, and I had my windows down, and were engaged in a conversation, and JJ gave him a fist bump and this or that. And the guy, really didn't want to, make eye contact. And he was kind of, shuffling around his feet and everything. And JJ said that it was like he wanted to say something, but he was very reluctant to say something. But finally, he did say something. And this is what he said. He asked JJ, did you happen to have any change left over, from your purchase? And JJ said, you know, pocket change is what the man was referring to. And JJ said, yeah, but, I got more change than that here in my pocket. And JJ reached in his pocket and he gave it to the guy. And the guy was very, very thankful. He was very grateful. And, so JJ, he comes on out to the truck. And I told him, I said, ever since you got out of the truck, I've been watching this man the whole time. And I said, there were only three people that inquired about this guy's situation, and it was two ladies and you. But you're the only guy that he actually would even speak to. And I told him that I was proud of him for initiating conversation with this man that we had never seen in our life. But sometimes you run into people, and you can just tell, that they're hurting or something's wrong, and they don't want to voice it. They don't want to voice it. They feel embarrassed or intimidated or something like that. So the Bible tells us it is more blessed to give than to receive. So I thought you might enjoy this story. It was a heartwarming story, and it was a story that I thought worth telling. I hope you enjoyed it. So therefore, it's getting a little late. I say night night and hasta la vista.